All right, howdy, welcome back to the Addicted Motors podcast, where we talk everything cars, projects, shop, sales, auctions, Land Rovers, and our own dumb purchases. My name is Troy with Addicted Motors. This is Mike with Sports Car Workshop, and Crazy Pete with all the alphas and the random purchases that get made, except Mike's going to take the show this week. So this is a special emergency episode of the podcast. If you can tell, we're in a moving vehicle. And we're doing it live with my wonderful audio skills. Mike is literally holding the computer in place for safety. This is for the children.
Things they don't tell you in car reviews. Land Rover Defenders, not good workstations.
Not good workstations.
No. F-250, they have a computer spot, I tell you what.
Well, and we have a couple topics today, but this is a special emergency episode because Mike, accidentally purchased a vehicle on Bring a Trailer today that happens to be 20 minutes from the shop location. So, Mike, can you tell the people what you did?
No one's immune. All right, so I'm a dreamer.
You're an idiot.
I'm a dreamer. So, any reasonable car person, I think, always kind of keeps an
Start
eye.
with the two tabs that you had open this morning.
tabs.
You had two tabs.
What, the two on
two
my watch
cars,
list?
yeah.
All right, so my watch list was a 88 BMW E24 635, shark nose.
CSI.
Automatic.
Automatic.
I think it is in Ohio. I think it ends tomorrow. And then the other one is a E60. Was it 3 or 4 is the convertible? A convertible M6, like a 2010.
No, I never buckled in. I'm buckling in. We're in a 2021 Defender 130, so that review will come with 2023.
New enough to where you need different cables, apparently.
Yeah.
V10 6 Series was on Bring a Trailer. It really wasn't getting any bids.
Hold on. Blue, SMG, 60,000 miles, convertible. The one that everybody wants in November.
I like the color, actually.
Honestly, the color, I like the color.
I think that's close to like that dark blue from the E39 M5. But anyway, keep going.
My current dream build is to put a S65 or an S85 into an E24. So, I've been kind of looking at donor cars.
Which would involve a donor car that is a piece of crap.
So naturally I was on Bring a Trailer looking for donor cars.
So you pay top dollar for a nice...
I don't know about top dollar.
Fees.
So
tell them about the last 5 minutes. What was going through your head?
So it was a no reserve auction. It's in Virginia, or like Troy said, 20 minutes away from me. So I'm like, well, shit, if I don't have to pay shipping, now I get to pay more for the car. And it was getting no bids. It was crazy.
It's crazy why that was getting no bids.
No bids. I don't know. I don't care. Every car gets some bids.
Any rod bearing? Has anything been done to it?
I don't know. I didn't read anything.
No, I don't read anything
either. It
either.
has 65,000 miles. So
I know it doesn't
for the rod.
I know it has not had rod bearings.
Like
I know it's had a Blackstone analysis saying it doesn't need it yet. And that's like all I really knew about the car. It was no reserve and it was close, so I kind of kept an eye on it, not really thinking much about it. 3 minutes left in the auction. I just upped the bid by like $250.
Oh, that's actually not unreasonable.
Yeah, expecting there to be like 9 more bids after me, and I had already resigned myself to not getting the car. I'm like, this is gonna go for another few grand in the last couple minutes for sure. And then the next bid never came. I was watching the last, the Bring a Trailer 2-minute countdown. Like, all right, somebody's going to snipe this in the last
I think that's going to be the title of this podcast. The next bid never came.
You're in this weird, I might win it. And then you're like, no, I'm not going to win it. But I might win it. But I'm not going to win it.
I was so sure I wasn't going to win it. Then we get down to 8 seconds. And that's when I took the picture of there's no way somebody's not going to snipe me. And then by the time I finished taking the picture, I had won. I'm like... Oh, no.
It's a weird mix of emotions. Like, oh, shit, what have I done?
Oh,
but I
no.
won it for cheap.
That's kind of like how you guys got pregnant. Like, I'm not trying to get pregnant, but if we did get pregnant, I'm not going to. I'll keep it, I guess.
So the last thing I need is
my flashes.
Oh, God. the last thing I need is another or any 2-door convertible. You know, I really wanted an M5 to be my donor car so that I could at least justify the 4-door sports car move. You know, having young child at home. So now I've got a young child at home, and I just bought a 2-door convertible.
I guess you could fit
with a V10.
So this is what I do with my kids. All of a sudden, as soon as I get a car that doesn't fit a rear-facing seat, it becomes my children have to sit front-facing. So that's just the next iteration.
I don't know. I guess a seat probably fits a 6 Series okay.
Yeah. They make smaller ones too. I bought a better one for the 911, and it works pretty good.
If I'm at the level of buying a different car seat for my donor car,
yeah. Cool. But I mean, at the end of the day, right? You got it for like under 17 grand, or you at 17?
I'm at like 15. Yeah, like 15 with bring a trailer fees. I don't even have to pay delivery because I got.
That's pretty cheap. Well, we're literally driving to go get it. We have not seen the car. It's just 20 minutes from us. I mean, that's the magic, unfortunately, and fortunately, to bring a trailer for the buyers and the sellers. It's good for the buyers when it's close and you're like, I can just go grab it. It's bad. We've been on the opposite end of that, where we think the car's going to do well, no reserve, and then that bid never comes. Or the one guy versus the other guy competition that creates the profitability of
the
these.
Two guys.
Two guys.
You get it right because you not only won the car, but you get the instant gratification of going to get it right
now.
Oh
yeah, dude, it hasn't even sunk in.
I'm sorry. Hours ago. You
haven't even had post-nut clarity at this point. No.
Yeah, you got. It's like
you got to ride that train.
You got to drink another beer before the hangover.
You're just sipping a Bloody Mary now.
I forgot the biggest twist in all this. You know, Bring a Trailer doesn't let you see the names or anything until you win. I win and immediately see the name, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a customer of mine. I have 2 cars of his at my shop right now. This is unbelievable.
Well, that's funny how there's customers that you service their old cars, but you've never seen their new cars, and they don't think you work on the new cars, but of course we work on the new cars.
Well, and also, people come from pretty far for me because, I'm so niche, but, like a modern BMW, there's a closer guy. So I'm not offended, but
there are at least 3 BMW places in Richmond.
Yeah. Actually, after the fact, I started reading the Bring a Trailer ad, as one does, and there's service records from 4 different BMW shops.
And I think this is a pretty good buyer. He's got,
knowing the
means.
customer, I feel good because he does what cars need, and
do you think he took the pictures and represented the car himself, or did someone do it for him?
If somebody did it for him, they let him down.
Okay, that's good.
They weren't bad pictures, but it was not the classic.
I'd rather the buyer be like, screw it, I'll just give it a shot because this is better than posting it on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. It shows effort, and that means they think the car's worthy enough to get you scrutinized. Was there any bad comments?
I think the only negative comment was a guy saying it doesn't matter what the Blackstone says, it needs rod bearings.
Oh, I agree. It's like timing chains.
Which again, my plan going into this is the motor's going to come out eventually anyway, so I didn't really care. But
they do rod bearings when it needs them. I mean, it's not like they blow up.
No, I mean, it's now I get to drive it around until I'm ready to do my build instead of just having another dead car in the parking lot. So.
Oh, it's going to get parked right next to the other dead car for a little bit. This is your daily for your daily?
Yeah, it's,
going to take up another dealer plate. That's all this is, brother. All right, well, that's how we started this off. An accidental M6 convertible, an accidental V10 in your life. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think you took up most of the updates. Do you have any shop updates? Because we've got a lot of things to talk about this week.
Shop updates. I don't know. I hate to be too repetitive, but all kinds of cool shit.
About that new air-cooled Porsche that's on its way.
Oh, that's sales and auctions. Yeah. What did I do you can hit pass.
Really busy, but I don't ever remember what I did.
We were doing building stuff. We had other stuff going on.
We were
suing people and Okay, we'll skip that for now. Sales update. So, and you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong because it's been a busy week in sales this week. First, what?
Well, I'll give you a sales update that I forgot to give you. Mannheim called about the Evoque. Firm number wouldn't come down. So
what was the number? They didn't give me a number because I didn't know your social security number.
What? Oh, they called you first?
They've got a new security thing. I'm like, Michael Moore. And they're like, well, what's your birth date, Michael Moore? And I was like, fuck you.
Dude, they didn't call me. They didn't ask me a single question.
Well, you confirmed that. I don't know.
I didn't confirm anything.
Oh. Well.
Before fees, before shipping, anything.
Yeah. That's probably too much. I
was told 5 was the absolute top. So.
Yeah.
And, I started to haggle. He's like, well, let me clarify. The seller is firm. I was like,
well, good. It'll run next week
mind.
and it'll run the week after because there's no bidders.
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't buy the Evokes. That's good, but that's
no
Evoque. We'll try again. Well, there's been a lot of cars this week. First and foremost, we get the boring one out of the way. We bought a Lexus 22 RX 450h, 60,000 miles. Got it for a good price. Coming out of Oregon. I mean, this is the stuff that we do. That's hard for clients. Usually, it's just people that don't want to deal with the buying
it's a
process.
Thing.
It's a convenience thing. It's a service. It's a
You know what kind of car you want? We'll just get it for you.
We'll just bring it to your house.
Like, it's just easy.
Yep. Curbside auto sales and services, and we actually we got it for $3,000 less than the dealer was asking. It was at a mini dealer in Oregon. It was white with a saddle interior just like this. The guy didn't want black on black. He didn't want white on white. He wanted an interesting interior, and he wanted white exterior. So it was CVT.
There's just really no deals on 2-3-year-old cars.
No.
It just kind of is what it is.
Dealers, Carvana, everyone's buying them up for frontline sales. So it's harder for me to find your average Camry or Tundra than it is to find an autobiography Range Rover. Yeah.
Do you just want it? You want it to be easy? Then you'll get it for about the same price, and it'll be easy with it.
Right. And I mean, my cousin just went to. He has a 2019 Ford Explorer ST. 400 horsepower. It's like this is a spicy Explorer. He's got 100,000 miles. I went to the dealer, traded in for a new one, and he's like, they gave him like the 8-hour runaround. Over like $500.
Oh, it's brutal.
And he's like, you know what? I should have just paid it at the end of the day, but I wasn't just going to let them like push me over like that. And I'm like, you could have avoided that and wasted a full day if I could have bid on that car you wanted sight unseen and just had it show up at your house. You know what I mean? And that
you got to value your time a little bit.
You got to value your time a little bit. And he's someone that definitely values his time, and he was upset at himself for getting caught up in the trap. And guess what? I've been to a dealer. It happens. You get sucked up into the moment. Man,
even when I was buying my truck, after we settled on a number, it just took for.
You think that and you can get a competitive edge on that? No, I mean, no matter what you do, you're gonna get sucked up into the machine.
2 hours after agreeing on the deal, still in the dealership. When people come to buy cars from us, it's like, I've got all the paperwork done. You show up. I just need like 9 signatures and a check, and you are out.
It's very easy in Virginia.
15 seconds. I don't know what they do.
If you have a very specific number in mind, the only way I've seen work is you tell them your number, and if they say no, then you just leave and say, call me if you change your mind.
Yeah.
2 days later, they will call you and say, are you serious? Will you come put a deposit? You say yes. You go put a deposit, and you get your car for the price you want.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
That's the only way you'll get it. You have to just walk away.
And it's a good time to buy new cars, except for if you just run into the raw. And it's funny. It's a shame, at least for my cousin, because he's like, I bought the current car from them. I service it. They probably ruined that relationship that they've already built with them. You know what I mean? Like, that's dumb on their end. Over $500.
It's amazing how dealers will just bend right over $1 to grab a penny.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is. I worked in that division at Capital One for a little while, and these guys, they scramble for every last little dollar.
And they'll get you somewhere else, even if it's not on the total, agreed price on the car. They'll get you somewhere.
Goddamn
trade-in, whatever it is.
Yeah, right.
Financing.
Oh, you thought that deal included the tires?
You want extra brake pads? Not today.
You didn't pay for all 4 brakes.
Sorry, that car has nitrogen air fill. That's an extra $80.
Oh my god.
All right, so that car is boring, but people need cars, and we're fine doing boring cars every once in a while.
That's easy.
The next one, man, oh man, we have a customer he has all those air-cooled Porsches that you see in the background all the time. Kind of a big player in that buying, selling, trading, collecting namespace. Really likes modified old Porsches, and he's never purchased a car from us, but I found a interesting 84 930 turbo RWB. We don't know if it's real or fake. It looks very real, but it's It was sold at a DuPont registry auto auction via a large exotic sale in Florida/Tennessee. So we sent him the car. We thought the pricing was going to be X or Y. He seemed interested. His idea of what it would sell for was way higher than what the starting bid was. And all of a sudden, we're all sitting there on the phone. I'm thinking I wasted, a day of my life doing some research, calling him, getting with Mike to ensure we've got money in the account to maybe purchase this. It was a complete wild goose chase. But when that first bid came out at under what we all thought the car was going to go for, all of a sudden we perked up and it was like, oh wait, this might be attainable.
I don't think that's ever happened before.
No.
Where the opening, because auctions always start with some stupid ask, and then they work their way down. I don't think I've ever had the stupid price come in lower than I expected before.
And even he was like, yeah, this is going to start here, and then it ended up starting 80 grand
it's
below.
A real 930 turbo.
It's at the end of the day,
at the minimum, it is a real 930 turbo.
I mean, that's.
And I'm not an RWB guy, but this is probably the most tasty early ones. It seems like it's legit. It is a very tasteful gray. It's got the body kit.
It doesn't have the bolt-on fenders.
It doesn't have bolt-on anything.
I like that way more.
It's gray. It's got the rear wing. Somebody took this to a track. It has a nice cage in it. It has nice RWB wheels on it. It looks awesome.
It's a little too much wang for me.
A little too much wang, but that's the idea of that car is to be flashy.
Yeah, I'm just not a flashy car guy.
So yeah, no. So we
the guy with a convertible M6.
Tasteful 7-year-old guy.
Tasteful class.
Tasteful Jersey Shore car.
I'll be driving top down the whole way back.
But yeah, we nailed the 930. We were the top bidder. So the tactic behind this, right? It was a huge. It probably had 500 cars in this exotic sale. In the world of dealer auctions via Manheim, wherever the facilitator is, they do these big monthly or quarterly sales with all the exotics, and there was 500 online bidders and all these weird dealerships like Joe Exotics, LLC, S Corp, who knows what these odd scammy, buyers are that are bidding on this thing too. But this car was at like the last 50 cars, so everyone had already, blown their budget on SF90s and 269s.
So many of the cars were late model exotics. This one definitely kind of stuck out.
And it had a cage in it, and the car before it was a 93 or 92 964 RS America Euro, which was a legitimate Euro, all numbers matching to no sale 250. No sale 250. That's a $300 and something thousand car. So again, even the vintage guys got their bids in and were probably tired of sitting at this auction or watching this auction for 4 hours. So when this thing popped up, everyone was like, yeah, let's give it a maybe bid. And we were the only serious ones. And I don't know. I think we snagged a pretty cool car.
I'm pretty happy with the deal.
Yeah. I mean, I think even if he doesn't want to keep it, which I have a feeling he's going to keep it, he could make money off it. So we'll have to keep trying to find interesting stuff like that, and maybe open a new revenue stream or whatnot. Regardless, it's going to get service and whatnot. So, what else? Do we do anything else? Oh, Jansen's got the 405. So that was a great video. I put a YouTube video up, just a quick 10-minute walk around of that car as is when it was dropped off. And that
video's already put over 1,000 miles on it.
He's put 1,000 miles on it.
One day.
But I put that video out as a quick video. It's already got over 4,500 views. I probably have 50 comments on it. I made the title a little bit clickbaity about 405's the new best value in Range Rovers. And I believe that at this point in time, seeing how L322s are going for way more money. But I've had a lot of people reach out, about that video and just say like, yeah, I have one. It's great. I'm looking for one. Usually that feedback comes from L322s, but this is the first time that the 405's got people thinking. I was talking to Nick Rochon that is on Doug DeMiro's podcast and has his own YouTube channel. So shout out to Nick, who just got a free P38. Maybe someone will give him a free 405 too, but he's like, yeah, that one's got me thinking. So 405s, they're interesting. They're great. They're cheaper. Even Jansen's though ended up developing a little bit of a timing chains and guides. No,
Really?
He said it's not on cold start, it's on hot start. There's a little noise. So he's going to probably attempt his first chains and guides, or maybe just guides. You don't have to do the chains.
He's got the right oil in there.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, we'll see. Oh, pop that. Oh, Actually, hit the pause. Yeah, let's reset. All right, but yeah, so the 405, it was a good success for him. It's a clean body. Like, again, when you buy these Range Rovers, you get one that the body and everything is good in the spec you want, because you're going to have to do maintenance issues. So,
I feel like
just accept that.
405 interiors just wear so much better.
Well, they wear so much better. They don't rust. You know what I mean? You're not going to get surprise rust like you will in the arches or something with or a subframe of an L322, where it's like, oh, it looked good, but then you look under, you're like, oh God, this thing is absolutely falling apart. Yeah. So that's like the moral of the video was like, you can buy these with slightly more confidence, sight unseen, knowing that you're going to have to do control arms and maybe guides and chains and stuff, like coolant pipes and all that stuff. So yeah, that was a cool, I guess, success story. And I forgot one, the Alpha. Pete, I'll let you talk about your Alpha.
Yeah, we fired it up.
I like the tone of optimism here.
It's missing all over the place. We poured a little coolant in there because the reservoir was low to empty. And fired it up, and like it stunk of bad gas. Like it was.
Well, hold on, Pete, real quick.
Yeah.
I pitched Jack a Jag today, the 06 Supercharge XJR convertible, for like $3,000, and he finally texted me back. He says he's in, so we're gonna bid on it right now. It's on XKR. We're gonna bid on it right now. It's second chance on Mannheim.
For an XKR.
Pete's over here like, I got a Supercharged Jag ready to go.
I'm submitting the offer.
That's a good. If he gets it for $3,000, that's a killer.
I mean, I'm marking up like $200. This is going to be a problem.
Okay, Troy didn't have to do the paper.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem for him, but it runs and drives. This was the one that we were bidding on. Remember, this is the one, the $800 one that sold for a little bit more.
I don't remember this one.
Remember, it was an $800 Supercharged Jag, and now it's like a little bit more.
One where I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we were in, and then it went up a little bit more.
I do remember.
Yeah. So okay, sorry.
That was a while ago.
So we might have another sales update if they get back to us in about 45 seconds here. So continue on with the Alpha.
So we got it running, and it stunk of bad gas. It was missing, stunk of bad gas. So we went, grabbed 5 gallons of fresh gas, some fuel injector cleaner, dumped it in the tank, tried to figure out how to open the gas cap, which it was stuck. And it's a power release, and we couldn't find the emergency, but eventually it popped open, put it in, and it immediately ran better and is coming around. It came up to temp, is holding temp, so thermostat works, it's not overheating, there's no
headlights
pressure.
work,
all the electronics work except the windows.
HVAC stuff. I mean, I feel like
the
that's
fan
just
doesn't work, but the blend doors and everything were doing the thing. So it's mostly there. Now we just need a clutch.
You need a clutch. It's not, the pedal just has no, like the arm's not moving.
I wonder if something's broken.
The arm is moving under the dash, but there is zero movement under the hood into the bell housing. So it feels like a broken linkage or something, because it's just so.
It does. It's too even. It's not. It's not no fluid soft.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Not connected to anything.
But the sleuthing here would be like, this thing sat idling with bad gas in an auction line for probably an hour. The thing hadn't been running a while. Also, the gas cap wasn't opening, so it definitely still had bad fuel in it. So whoever the sorry son of a bitch that was sitting in it probably was clutch in, clutch out, and then whatever it was probably snapped. Unfortunately for us, right after he drove across the line, because I watched it, and that's just a bummer that we were the end. Oh, and here's an M5.
See it?
6.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, let me get some live footage. Oh,
that thing is pretty.
We weren't joking. This is we are live here.
All right.
We're gonna pass this back. We're gonna go talk to the owner and maybe pick this up and do a final recap. Maybe with the Jag convertible and maybe with an M6 here in a little bit.
Hey, we're here to.
All right, so we're back in the podcast in the brand new M6. Mike just purchased his M6. It does M6 things. oh, yes. That was 47 miles an hour in the M6.
But it sounded good.
It did sound good. It definitely needs more exhaust.
I probably should have put it in like sport mode and shit.
I don't even know. We don't even know how to do new. This is a new car for us. I don't even. I guess that's sport, EDC. Is there an N button on the steering wheel? This has a V10. Dude, yeah. You think you know something? Does it have heads-up display?
No.
EDC, what does that do? Does that yell at you?
It's not doing anything right now.
Well, it was cheap, so maybe it's broken. Owner's prize, old gas in it. So, the owner's awesome guy, owner of a local restaurant here. What did he say? His dad had it for many years?
2017.
2017.
That is a slow shift.
That is a slow shift.
I hope there's a sport mode that's gonna fix that.
There's an M button.
Oh, that's neutral.
What does the volume
hang on.
do?
That's sport right there.
Don't worry, Pete's keeping up in the...
Oh, he's pretty far back there. It downshifts so much faster than it upshifts.
There's just no vibrations out of the engine, though.
It just goes.
It doesn't, like, throw you back, though. Use the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I got paddles.
Dude, we don't know how to do this. This newfangled dual clutch bullshit. It needs more sound. I was hoping for like more jerk. I want more jerk.
I don't think
in
we're
my
doing it
experience.
right.
I don't think we're doing it right. Someone in the comments let us know why we're not doing M6 stuff right.
There's manual mode, which I'm already doing. Ooh, that's not pretty mean.
Yeah, that was quick.
That's what
Do a double.
All right.
See, this is what happens when you're like a little bit poor. You get to enjoy these things 20 years after the fact. Yeah, there's no wheel spin right there. It really kind of hooks up.
Just go. I mean, it's got some pretty big meats on this thing.
It's got, yeah, they're not brand new meats, but they're meaty enough apparently. So, what's the specs of this car? 66,000 miles. It's a dark blue. Some BMW. We got some carbon on the interior. We got sporty seats. There is a window in the back in the convertible that rolls down that allows you to hear the exhaust a little bit better, but it's not rattly or anything like that on the inside.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's your traction control off. So this is where we spin into a tree, I believe. That's the part of the story. Yeah, that feels a little spicier. I just remember Jeremy Clarkson's video where he hits a button and it goes from 400 to 500 horsepower.
Sorry,
And,
Pete.
Sorry, Pete. There's not an M button on the steering wheel or anything like that?
Just a manual.
I feel like I'm
Oh, it's so dark
I
right
gotta
now.
put my glasses on.
I can't really
look at this. It is dark. But, you know, it's not rattly or anything like that. So, yeah, new car day. I don't know if we've got a whole lot else to talk about. I think that's a lot of things that have happened in the last 48 hours or so. I was going to go through cars, and this is funny now that we're sitting in one. I was going to talk about cars that, the most embarrassing cars to have an auto in. That was my topic.
I don't think this is an embarrassing car to have an auto
This
in.
is a super embarrassing car to have an
I
auto
think this is the exact car you expect to have an auto in.
This car is probably pretty fun in a manual, but it is a Grand Tour at the end of the day. And like a 928, which is one of those cars that was kind of on the cusp of the cars that I would find it's kind of embarrassing to have an auto in. But I kind of took it off the list because like a 928 is a Grand Tour. They don't handle all that well. They're fast, but after driving Pete's the other night, like it's 300 horsepower, but it's 300 horsepower a long time ago. It's not like it's in your face power. What was that?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know.
So,
Came with a half tank though.
Yeah, so when it's out of gas, it'll be parked and not driven again.
Run out of gas, buy another car. A little hack they don't want you to know.
Yeah. So there are a few cars on the list. What's your first one? Cars that are embarrassing. You know, you look up when you walk up to it, you look through the window and you're like, oh no, why did he do that?
993.
Yeah, 993. That's horrible. I mean, that's almost
awful.
That's almost all Porsches. I think what's worse than 993 is a 944, because that like.
I don't even know if I've ever seen an automatic.
They do. The guy had one.
Oh, we did have one.
He did have one. Yeah, we went. He had an automatic 993, an automatic 968,
968, yeah.
and an automatic 944 is the only ones that I think ever existed. And he had them all because I think his wife wanted them or something. This guy was trying to have us sell a 912 for him a few years ago. That could have been in a movie for 30 seconds or something like that, which didn't really add enough value, but I guess somebody helped it out.
No proof, and he wanted me to fix it for free before I sold it.
Fix it for free and take our profits out of that, which that was not a good deal.
Sorry.
It was cool though. It was a cool car.
It was very ratty, but it was definitely a cool kind of ratty.
But this was 2009. This was before the air cool really took what he wanted for that car, he could have gotten now.
He wanted a lot.
He
for
wanted
that
like
car
40 grand. And
Yeah.
it was a
at the time, it was like, this is 20.
Yeah,
maybe.
that could have been in a movie for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So 911s, 944, and the last one, I'll give you one chance at it. It's even worse than a Porsche being an automatic, and it should be pretty obvious.
You give me one chance.
I'll give you one chance. I mean, it is pretty obvious. You probably didn't even, you know that they make them in a automatic, but you've probably never seen one. Similar to a 944.
Similar to a 944. Well, you already said 968.
Yep, it's not a Porsche.
Not a Porsche.
It's Japanese.
What, an RX-7? RX-8?
No, even worse than that. At least some of those have roofs.
I don't know. I think you're going for a specific
automatic first-gen Miata. Like you look down there and you're like...
Similar to a 944. I mean, I guess.
They're in the same light, nimble
like thinking about like the design and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty rough. A manual 1.8 or 1.6 first-gen Miata, like what?
Definitely going to be fucking slow.
Slow, but again, that takes the whole...
Well, yeah.
It takes the soul out of that car.
I mean, that's definitely like the...
What was that?
Don't know.
Is that an E-diff?
Might be. I think that might have been the diff, yeah.
Yeah. Which is not a Land Rover, so your Detroit locker should not be diffing out there, too.
It's all right. It's all getting added to your Alpha bill.
Yeah.
I know you're watching.
Yeah. Should we put the top down?
Oh, man. I feel like that's going to really commit us if it doesn't go well.
Yeah, it's probably
it's like opening sunroofs. Just don't.
Probably wait.
Be somewhere you can handle the failure.
Never buy cars live on a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we bought on Thursday. We picked it up basically at night. We have somewhere to be. The classic trifecta.
It's 5 o'clock.
This will go poorly. I mean, this is definitely one of the more normal cars.
So we didn't buy the Jag either, which is a bummer because they want a whopping $3,500 for it, which is way too much money. So we're not going to buy that, and Jack doesn't want to front the extra $500. So I almost want to lend him the money so he can have a turd.
Man's got to have a line.
Man's got to have a line. So any other cars kind of fall in that category? Like what cars do you look into the past? If you see the car, you're like, oh, let me see if that's a manual. You know what I mean? Like I do with D1s. I do with...
I mean, just in general,
third-gen 4Runners too.
Shopping for cars. I mean, God. I mean, we already said Porsche, but every time I think I find a deal on a Porsche, it's like, oh, automatic.
Yeah. 996s, man. Carvana has probably 150 automatic 996s in Champagne for sale. And like, who bought those?
I mean, it's not like as big of a deal, but Ferraris with the F1 clutch.
I mean, I feel like that was a market that was a little bit exciting because you could get them at a huge discount with the thought that you're going to manual swap them. But I think the fact that the manual swap is more...
it's so straightforward. Well, it's not straightforward, but so well documented and
like 964s for whatchamacallit bill, Singer bills. Like people are actively looking for those so they could get swapped.
Yeah.
So that brings the price up, I guess. What else?
I mean, I feel like just as a general rule, any like momentum car that's just like a fun momentum enthusiast car.
635 CSI.
Yeah,
E24.
honestly, even though it's a GT car, a manual, I think, actually adds something to that one.
Yeah.
An 8 Series, I can see the argument, but...
I don't see it.
But
that's
a
a car
6
that shouldn't
Series
be. That car should not... That should have been on our list last week. That car should not have a manual.
The
it drives
8
like
Series.
A fucking truck. Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the 8 Series, I understand wanting an automatic, but the 6 Series, I think, is legitimately more rewarding with a manual, even though it's kind of the...
And it's funny because a C126 SEC was never offered in a manual, so that car's always had a slush box. You never really wanted it in a manual. Yet the E24, the Shark Nose, it's the same design and concept, but because it had a manual, you're not looking at those at all. And it's funny because I was thinking about, and do this. This is a test for you listeners. When you go type into Facebook Marketplace, type in E24 635 CSI. Every single ad will be like a girl's odd Tinder ad where it's like her and her friend, her and her friend, her and her friend. The last picture, it's just her. And you're like, oh, maybe that one's not the one for me. I like the other one. But in the car world, it's the outside, the inside, not the shifter, the seats, the engine, the wheels. And the last picture will be at the center console with the automatic knob. and you're like, oh, that's why it's only 10 grand and not 20 grand. And every single one, it's probably, that's about a 90% success rate if you want to check those numbers out. So that's a rough one. But I think we've probably blabbed enough. We're in the car. We got to get this thing back, make sure there's oil in it, 'cause we didn't check anything, and I'm not sure the owner checked anything.
Well, what am I going to do if it's low? I'm taking it either way.
It's too late, baby. Oh, it's too late. Again, my name is Troy. This is Mike, and that was Pete signing off for this episode. Please like, subscribe, hit that follow button, whatever it is, on Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the rest of the YouTube videos. And if you're looking for a car, let us know. We do sales, service, repairs, and hopefully storage soon. And big shout out to the participants and everyone else that's listening. Shoot us some questions on the next episode. And we'll see you next week.
Bye. I love you.
I love you. Make bad choices.